Hey, I'm Brandon Talks Movies here at HorrorFest International with Devi, Blade, and Maddie from Psychotronic Atomizing X-Periment. Thank you guys for bringing your short film here to HorrorFest International. Happy to have you. Now, when we're filming this, the short has not played yet. I, however, have seen it twice, and it's sick. I liked it a lot. So, Devi, I'm going to start with you since you're writer-director. Tell us kind of where this came from, what this is for, and the idea behind it.
Where it came from?
Yeah, so the idea for this short, where did that come from?
I don't know exactly where it came from, but it is like a collaboration of a lot of different genres of movies and a lot of different, like, you even said that there was like you see the influence in it or you saw reference in there. Mm-hmm. But just a bunch of.
And I meant to rewatch it last night so that I could bring you that Easter egg I felt like I found. But yeah, there is kind of like a mashup of genres and styles there. I'm curious on any of your experience on like dating apps, because this is like very much like a meet up for a date and it goes awry. Tell me, was this informed by some kind of bad experience or?
I've actually never used a dating app.
Well, I'm sure after you made this short, you'll never start. So you guys both worked on visual effects. Tell us about the effects, because I think that's some of the really fun stuff in here.
So I think the nice thing about the effects in this is that there's kind of the hybrid. You know, we have the table moving and stuff. That was me under a table. What are you doing? You're gonna eat it? We have the table moving, and so like being able to, I think, combine that motion with the VFX was really, really nice. You did the lightning in it. Mm-hmm. And then, we really wanted to capture the blue with a lot of that stuff, so adding the glow. The VFX weren't super challenging, but I think they add what they need to for that supernatural element of it.
Anything you want to add, Maddie?
I think we just wanted, when there is visual effects, we wanted it to stand out compared to when things seem more normal, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the visual effects are really cool. I like the combination of things that you guys have going on in that. I think it's really effective. When you guys talked about you mentioned challenges. What are some of the challenges that you guys ran into on this short, and how'd you overcome those?
You know, honestly, this was the smoothest short we've ever done. Yeah, I swear. Thing is, we kept it where we're just like, our mentality was just like, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. That's fine. And then we just kept that, and then it got done. Yeah.
Cool. That makes it easy.
We kept thinking like it wasn't going to get done.
Yeah, we're just like, it doesn't really matter if it doesn't get done. We'll work on it. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, cool.
So is this this short, is it 7 minutes? Mm-hmm. It's pretty short, yeah. Is this kind of like a smaller idea within a larger idea that you have?
Yes, actually, I have like a full feature that goes along with this, and it goes more into the lore of who she is and I probably shouldn't give anything away. But
but
I'll tease a little.
A little bit.
Like what's in the box, like what exactly is in the box, like the lore behind it and what it's actually doing and what she's doing with the stuff in it.
Got it. So you already kind of have a lot of that stuff mapped out.
Yes.
And then you said, this is part of a larger idea. The script for that feature, is that already completed?
Oh, yes.
Okay, all right. So when could we expect more of this story?
Whoever want to give, I don't know who. I don't know.
Whenever we get funding.
That's the word I'm thinking of.
That's what he's looking for.
So producers out there, if you're looking for something to produce.
I will say, I've read the feature, and I think the one thing about this and the short is this is a reasonably self-contained idea, and the feature really just takes the tone of what the short is doing and then expands it kind of past it. When you wrote the short, I know this was the idea. It was meant to be self-contained. The feature things have changed as far as conceptually goes, but this is a great snapshot of the actual tone for what that film is meant to be. Saying that right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Maddie, when you talked about coloring, how did you all work together to kind of come up with the coloring to fit the tone that Blade's talking about?
Well, Devi sent over some great screenshots from stuff he was inspired by. And part of it was on set, the practical lighting with some of the colors that he chose, which were really great. But beyond that, we wanted the scenes where, they're in the coffee shop to be very vibrant. They kind of have, the characters kind of have a glow about them. Kind of surreal in a way, but still, just seems like a normal.
Rooted in reality.
Yeah, rooted
right?
in reality.
Yeah. I think the hardest part was there's a lot of red in the curtains and stuff. There's a lot of red in their faces.
Yeah.
That was from the technical standpoint.
Yeah, that was tough. But, and then once things start going, it, was about, making things seem a bit more extreme, I guess, with the colors.
Very cool. And then for you, Debbie, one last question. When it comes to shorts, especially these kind of like under 10-minute shorts, I always kind of think of them as like almost like a wine that can help complement a meal. What's a feature that you feel like this would really complement well?
You would know. You're the movie buff.
Brain damage. Break candelabra.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
That's good. I like that.
Actually, yes, very, very much so. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, I love that. That's a great movie. Well, thank you to all three of you. Thanks for bringing your film to HorrorFest. I love it. I'm excited for everyone else to get to see it and get a chance to see it. So thanks again. And from here at HorrorFest, thank you, and stay tuned for more from HorrorFest International.